Hey guys, welcome back. It is Vortie here. It's one of the first few videos I'm going to be making since I came back, so I do apologize for any of the hiccups or any disruptions we might be having during these videos. More than likely, it's probably going to be the sound. There's going to be some stuff that's off. So I've kind of moved some stuff around. I picked up a new mic and stuff like that, so I'm going to really be depending on you guys again, like always, to help me out. If you do hear, if it's maybe the mic is too loud, music is too soft, whatever, just let me know which piece might be kind of out of place. I am trying to work on it, but everything is kind of different right now. I literally have a different setup. I'm like using a headset literally for listening to things, but using a separate mic to actually record to make sure that the quality of the sound is better. So you might actually catch some sounds that I'm not going to be fully aware of. So I'll try and catch it myself as well. But since I'm already putting effort into making the video, I'm not going to redo the video yet till I figure everything out with your guys' help. Alright, so first and foremost, I'm probably going to have to kick this off like this. I think it's going to kick me out. It should kick me out. Let me see here. No, it's not. Alright, sounds good. Let me see what's going on in here. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Perfect. Alright, so it's going to be like a fresh video. Let's take two. Anyways, guys, so for those of you who haven't been around for a long time, you probably noticed I haven't been around for a long time. I do apologize for that. So welcome back. Thank you so much for sticking around. If you are a person who's been subscribed to me since the beginning and you're kind of like waiting and hoping to find out what the hell was going on, I do apologize for not being able to kind of vocalize it. I did put it in a few of my notes in my videos before I left, kind of saying, hey, you know what, I'm going to be gone for a little while. Life and work was a little bit sending me all over the place, and I want to make sure that I could focus on that. In the meantime, I tried to record as many things as I could whenever I could. I do have a few different recordings, and I'm going to save those and probably submit them after this video. I kind of wanted to catch up right off the bat with what's going on. And I'm going to hit those news items first, and then I'll follow up with those other guys, those other videos kind of later on in the week. And it's more like, you know, what happened, because you guys, I don't need to kind of talk about that stuff with you guys anymore. You guys already experienced it. I can't give you any advice on events that have passed because they're all gone, but I could kind of show you what I did, so that way you guys can fill the gap of kind of what I was doing. I mean, it was very difficult because I had a crappy internet all where I was going, but anyways, I did what I did. Okay, so let's take a look at the stuff that's kind of going on. The event that just kind of left right now was the Misty Forest. Man, it came out. It was really buggy. It was kind of on my way home. It was really buggy. I mean, like, it's too late now, but the advice would have been to pick up the Serpent Mace. It's actually really cool. It had the Aquan Eater. Not bad for a mace. The Full Moon, if you had points, I would have picked it up as well. There was another item in there. What did I get here? Yeah, the Water God's Amulet. If you didn't have that from before, you could have picked those up. So the Water God's Amulet and the sword, which was like Splendid something. I'm sure it's at the bottom here. Anyways, those are from different events. These two items were brand new, the Full Moon and the Mace, the Serpent Mace. Those are brand new. So if you pick those up, then good, you got it. So it's, yeah, Shining Splendor. Yeah, and the attack 20% was a must get. Obviously, I'm sure you guys figured that out. You guys picked up the attack 20. And then the other items go for it. I did not pick up the Shining Splendor or the Trust Moogle that you got in here because they were way overpriced, and I really didn't want to spend any more time in that event than I really had to. The good news about it was there was a lot of mining points, like 5 or 6 or something, and if you kind of ran it a few times, you kind of figured it out, and you could have picked them up all the time. I did have a few times when I landed in this timed event. I'm putting air quotes around it, which you can't see, but you will soon because I got a camera ready for you guys as well. This timed event I had, if you logged into the event and then you got disconnected because I had crappy internet where I was moving around, and you go back in, it says, do you want to continue the event you're in? And you say yes. So you go back in, and there's no time, and you can run around and fight monsters and loot whatever you wanted for as long as you want, because there was no timer. I didn't realize this, that it stayed permanently until you exited. So I did like 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 fights. I found the mermaid, I killed the mermaid. I kind of kept running around the map till I couldn't find any more of the spawn points or mining points. And then I kind of got bored and I'm like, oh, this is kind of dumb. I kind of want more mine points, so I left. And then later on I read about it that the glitch happens and you could have stayed in there forever fighting monsters till you had as much of those lanterns as you needed, then you could have left. But anyways, it was very glitched, and I've experienced a few of those things myself. So overall, the event was, it was weird. Mining points were good. The event was really weird. It's almost like it was rushed. So I mean, like, I'm kind of happy that's gone, and I'm happy I got my rewards I wanted and I left. So that was that event. I hope you guys got what you were going for. Hope you guys weren't crashing as much as I was, because it was horrendous. Current event that's going on right now is going to be Ayaka's event, which is the In Search of True Strength. I already finished this event myself. I mean, it's been out for a little while now, so I hope you guys have finished it. You get to use Ayaka and Goken. These events now that are coming out are going to be kind of the ones that we're going to be seeing with whenever they kind of introduce a really strong story character. They're going to give you an opportunity to use them before you pull them. So Goken and Ayaka are the first of the kind. You'll see this as well with the CG characters, which means, you know, without breaking the terminology apart, it just means that their limit burst is animated, right? It's CG, right? So it's cinematic kind of thing. So it's actually really cool. You'll get to kind of use those during those events as well, to kind of test out the limit burst and just see how powerful those characters are. I do have, I think, 1 or 2 CG characters on my JP account, just kind of pulling on their year 2 anniversary. I ended up getting Nicole, but I'll show you guys my JP account a little bit later, kind of how that's been going on, since all I could do was log in and kind of collect stones or any of those stuff while I was traveling, so I kind of just did that anyways. So it's the new function they're talking about here. You get to try out these characters. Goken is a martial artist. He's kind of pretty badass. Ayaka is going to be the big badass for healing for a little while. People are saying that she's the Tillith killer. She's close. Like, she's really powerful. She's got some interesting abilities that Tillith kind of doesn't have. But overall, Tillith is still really powerful. And I believe yesterday, or as of today's update for JP, Tillith got her enhancements as well as all the other units from that actual banner. So I don't know how Ayaka is going to keep up. Obviously she's going to get her enhancements as well, and she's going to become more powerful, but as of right now on global, she's one of the best healers. So if you don't have Tillith and you do have Ayaka, then you guys are doing pretty good. Goken, again, like I was saying, martial artist. This is some pretty good damage. He can chain, or not chain, sorry, what I mean to say is you can use different moves that lead to more powerful moves. You do a move, and the next turn you use another move. They kind of unlock new moves, and you can do some pretty crazy like combos in a sense where they lead to these more powerful attacks. The rewards for this this quest is a recipe which allows you to make candy. You can either eat the candy as like a way to recover MP or hit points, or you can use it to trade in and get different kinds of crysts, which is pretty cool. So it's up to you. The event exclusive rewards, these rewards are completed by just completing the quests, so I'm sure you guys have already figured that out. Again, I'm a little bit late with this, but I figured, you know what, since I'm making videos right now and this is the current event, I might as well kind of give you my 2 cents on it. The robe and the hat, or the headband, you guys should definitely get those. They're nice to have, they're free. This is very white mage-like. This is definitely something you would see on a white mage in Final Fantasy games. This here looks more like a headband that you would probably see somewhere in like a ninja game. The closest resemblance is probably like Naruto or something, but even if, like, I'm thinking more like Final Fantasy 11, this kind of crest that you have is from like a ninja item. Pretty cool though. But yeah, anyways, so those are the kind of the gist of the items that you get for that event. With that event comes the banner. The banner is actually really cool. You get Goken going to the 6-star, Ayaka going to the 5-star, going to 6-star, and you get Sylvia, which is kind of like Fervia in a sense. She's like a mage mix with like these hybrid attacks. I'm actually gonna max her out myself because I kind of want to play around with her, and she just got her enhancements as well. It's getting pretty strong. Then you get Kamui, and then you get Yuri, so you get a samurai and a ninja. We'll talk about those guys in a second down here in their banner review. So I'll be quick here. Ayaka, obviously the best mage. I kind of talked about it earlier. She gets some pretty cool abilities. Her overall TM is it's whatever. It will restore, so it gives you refresh for hit points and MP, and it will also fill your limit burst gauge by 2 per each turn during battle, which is actually pretty nice even to put on herself, because her limit burst is really strong. But I'm sure you'll put something else on her instead, you know, boosting her MP or spirit or whatever. Of these abilities here, the one that's really nice is the Wind the Clock. It nullifies stop. Is really good. She also has a move that helps you recover from stop, which kind of brings her being the only unit right now who can remove buff your resistances to stop as well as remove stop. That makes her very powerful. She's got the overall healing abilities. She can re-raise a unit or cast re-raise on a unit. She can raise the whole party. Her actual limit burst is insane. And without wasting too much time on it, that's Ayaka. I'm sure you guys already know this. Very, very, very powerful as a white mage. Next is going to be Gouken. He's going to be that monk, the martial artist. Very, very strong attack because of how he's set up. For him is if you don't wear any weapons or any fists or anything, he actually gets a boost in damage. He goes raw dog on those fists. So definitely cool. I absolutely love Gouken's style. I love the monk from Final Fantasy XI. I used to have a Tartaru monk, fully decked out with a black belt and everything, which used to be the best gear you can possibly get for these guys. Absolutely love this kind of character. His Trust Mastery is really cool. It is limited because it's male only, but it gives you 20% MP, attack 20, and defense 32. Kind of looking at some of the signature characters, there are male that can use this type of armor and they can benefit really well. Like you got Orlando, you got Onion Knight and stuff, so I'm not sure if they can wear cloth or not. I should probably check that, but I can't remember. Anyways, but most of the male characters right now are damage dealers, right? Very few female damage dealers, physical damage dealers, that is. Anyways, you get his abilities. I kind of talked about him earlier. He can kind of chain into these, or not chain, sorry, combo into these moves that kind of, every time you use a move, it gets, he unlocks a new move. Like as you can see, damage all enemies and enable special abilities for one turn, the next turn. And then that turn, he will enable another move and it'll go on farther and farther. Here's the girl that really interests me the most. It's Sylvia. So with her, she is that hybrid damage dealer I'm kind of talking about. Her job is a spell blade. She gets Heat Gem, Cold Gem, and Blast Gem. They're related to the different elements. So she does fire damage, ice damage, or wind damage to all enemies, and will boost the resistance of that element to your party. Really, really nice. It's also 70%. On top of that, her actual weapon, which is her Trust Mastery, is very close to what Frevia has, but hers is attack 100 and she gets magic 84, whereas Frevia's got a little bit more magic on the attack. A very nice item that is very useful for if you don't have two Frevias but you had one and you got the actual needle, then you know this is going to be a second weapon that you can put in there that's going to be best in slot because you don't have another Frevia. But overall, it's very good for any character that does hybrid damage. So something like this you could even put on Noctis and still be very beneficial for him, or on Sylvia herself. So overall, really cool unit. I definitely want to level her up because of to be my substitute for Frevia. So it's going to see how well she chains and everything. Next here is going to be Kamui. Overall samurai, the only move I really like about him is he's got this one move where he deals 99% damage to himself and he does like 900% damage to the unit that he's attacking. It's like a kamikaze attack. Overall that's pretty much everything that I kind of like about him. Overall he's like meh, but his Trust Mastery is really nice. It's the strongest attacking fire element katana. So it's actually really nice if you do get this. I would probably farm it out. I wouldn't, you know, waste any trust moves into it. It's kind of pointless. Yuri here, her Trust Mastery is attack magic 20%. She's a ninja. Overall, her abilities are meh. She uses this like hybrid style moves, but right now I'm not really sure how well that's gonna do, or even what she can really do. I haven't looked too much into her. Kind of heard some bad things, so I just kind of left it. But overall, I love ninjas. Her Trust Mastery is okay. It's one of those things that you just kind of over time feed it into her till you have it. I would never farm this. So that's kind of the banner. I would pull hard on this banner for Ayaka because she's just an incredible unit. If you do get her, congratulations. But any of these other units are pretty good too to feed into each other. So it's not that bad of a banner to kind of pull on. The community event that's currently going on, it's about creating memory candies. The more candies everybody makes, as long as you keep making candies, we're gonna get these different kinds of rewards as like a community. If you make 1 million candies, we will be getting 10 metal gigantars, king gigantars. 3 million, we'll get 300 lapis. 6 million candies, we're gonna get rare summoning tickets ×2. So not that bad, right? That's pretty cool. Some notices here. We got the story continues. This kind of came up as well, so I don't want to talk about the story too much because I don't know how much people have actually been following through the story. It's actually really badass. I kind of caught up to this part here. It is really, really good. It took a spin for the crazies for me. When I was traveling, it was really nice. The last thing I'm going to be covering here is going to be the Fan Festa. It happened in New York. Just before this, they were doing it, I believe, in another area, Taiwan, and we were getting a lot of cool rewards. So as the community who goes there, answers questions, and does things, we get different kinds of rewards, and we got some good rewards. We got a free daily summons. Make sure you get those, and you do those. We got a 4-star guaranteed ticket, 10+1 rare summon ticket. Hell yeah, that's badass. 3-star EX tickets times 13. Like, man, we got some good stuff here. And then on top of that, we get this letter of compensation. So the producers in them still felt really bad about the fact that all these updates and these hacks and everything kind of went, including this update they were trying to push to kind of fix all those problems, was really wonky. Lots of people were crashing and having issues, so they came out again after giving us so much stuff already, and most of us were really happy about it. Came out again and outdone themselves one more time. So they gave everybody 11 summoning tickets, and then they also gave you a 5-star EX summon ticket when you can use any time, and you're guaranteed to get one 5-star unit. That is incredible. Like, I don't even know what other games I've seen that had even like 10 times the trouble as these guys have had, and they're treating their fan base this well. So I really have a high regard and really big respect for these guys for stepping up and really giving us something. Like, this is huge. Like, getting a free 5-star unit is huge, and I'm really happy that they kind of did that. They're standing behind the fact that they are behind the community, and it's really nice to see that. Okay guys, so I'm gonna leave this video at that. It's about 16-17 minutes long. I try to pack as much stuff into it for you guys. I know I've just got back. You know, my video is gonna be a lot shorter than that. I've been planning it out. It's gonna be about 10 minutes per video. Keep it nice and simple for you guys, unless it's something like this one. We really gotta talk about a bunch of things for me to catch up on, as well. If there's something critical we gotta talk about, then the videos are gonna be a little bit longer. But that's kind of how it is, guys. Let me know what you guys think of the quality of the video. I am just trying to get back into this, so be yourselves like you have been before, where you tell me, yeah, sound doesn't work, this doesn't work, fix this, fix that, so that within like 2 or 3 videos I am back on the hopper and I'm making you guys good videos. I'll be bringing a lot of different content to the channel, so if you do enjoy Final Fantasy, still fantastic. It's still going to be tons of Final Fantasy, but I'm going to bring some other fresh games into it, because I do have some other games I kind of acquired while I was kind of wandering around the world that I got to try, and I thought, you know what, I would really love to play some games on my channel and kind of record it, and those who enjoy my crappy sense of humor and listening to me play, and watching me play and listen to me talk, then maybe you guys can jump by and enjoy those as well. But again, I will separate those into different kinds of areas of the channel, so you can pick and choose and watch what you want, and I'll make it nice and fun for you guys. So thank you guys so much for sticking around. Again, I am sorry for not being around for a long time. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of the things that I have missed. Let me know if there's something that I have missed that I might have missed in this video too, or maybe just didn't get the right information while I was out in the world. But yeah, come back guys, talk to me. Let's get all of these videos rolling out again, and thank you guys so much for sticking around, and all of those of you guys who were kind of supporting me still, even though I wasn't here. I did see the comments, so thank you guys. I will see you guys in the next video. This is Vortie, and I'm out of here. Peace.
I said it.